And we're live. Welcome back, everybody. Waffle board breaks. It's been a monster kind of night. If you've been breaking elsewhere, just so you guys know, just watched over at Big Al's. I watched him. Big Al's not in our break tonight, but I watched Nick F hit the nice Yarmer Yara, I believe, and then Daryl hit the random, I believe, for the Bobby Orr white Adidas Fanatics Premium. I think it's I don't know what it was, but it's a white Boston Bruins over at Big Al. That was an East Coast headliner community hit, and he won it with the Gordie House spot, which is one of his claim spots. So congratulations, Daryl and Nick. Two big hits tonight over in the East Coast stuff at Big Al's. Daryl's been pretty hot over there. He's hit the last couple of weeks. See if he can continue here. He has some spots in tonight. Pretty good crowd. Like I said, we had a couple unsold, and they've all been scooped up now. We are completely full, so we're not going to wait too long to break here. Just to go over some minor details and updates. Spots are live on eBay to end Sunday. That's our last double box before the reload goes in. As of right now, we're just going to do one next week. So that'll get us down to 24 boxes. So it'll be after tonight, we'll have 27 and 26 on Sunday for the double box. It's as good odds as you're going to find anywhere possible on the interwebs. And of course, you get the bid on your spots on eBay. So 27 and 26 boxes on Sunday. It's as good as it gets. And of course, next Wednesday, we'll do one box at 1 in 25 box odds, which is absolutely insane. I shouldn't do it, but we're going to do it. So that's what we've been getting down to 24, 25 boxes. So doing pretty good with the reload. I have a couple on the way. One, which is I can't load with because I got another one already in there. And then I got a couple coming from Canada. The tracking, and I'm looking at it, it's being held up right now. So who knows if that'll get here in time. Obviously, the spots for the reload will have to go live until next Tuesday. I'll probably get a collage of the preview, at least hopefully do 12 jerseys for you. I'm not sure how many total is going to be in the reload, but I do have at least 12 or 13 in hand, or should have, of course, by this weekend. I have stuff coming by the end of the week, and I think one coming on Monday. So it's a pretty good batch. Like I said, I'm happy with all of these batches, but this one is real cool. I think there's 4 or 5 names that we haven't had into the boxes before. And there's I think close to a half dozen Hall of Famers, Stanley Cup winners, obviously some returned familiar names and faces, but some new styles, and there's some pretty cool stuff in there. So looking forward to getting the preview to you guys so you guys could plan your attacks of them. Of course, this Sunday it's going to be all out war, I guess, for you guys for the 27 and 26 boxes. So there'll be 27 spots. I'll end whatever hits tonight. We've hit 2 monsters over at Big House tonight in the East Coast boxes. So maybe the vibe continues here. We'll see what comes out. Obviously, we had I think Don Cherry was in Daryl's last box. He's got a box opening, I believe, tomorrow afternoon, and then he's going on vacation, so he's going to do I think a triple box that's available to be claimed. All the spots are going to be like 49 or 50 spots, so that'll be up the entire time he's gone. Of course, it's not going to break until he gets back. So we have that coming. If you get over to Daryl's, of course, Nick's doing the whatnot stuff, and I'm probably going to get over to him. I believe he'll be breaking tomorrow night. Whatnot, usually like 7, 8 or so. So make sure you get over to Nick's stuff. Whatnot, he's still got some nice jerseys. He's got about 40 boxes. I think he tries to go with start tonight, and then he does 3, sometimes 4 boxes if he's able to get to it. But make sure you get over there. Of course, Big Al, I believe, still has now 4 more boxes from the East Coast. Of course, he has the McDavid is the community hit that's left. And obviously, I think there's 9 picture headliners. He's now hit 3 of them. He hit, of course, the Yager tonight. He hit the Bobby Orr, of course, was the community hit, and there was one other headliner that he hit semi recently. I can't remember who was on the sheet, but there's 9 of the headliners. He's now at 3 of them. He gets about a third of the boxes. Of course, he's seen another 10 or so, so probably almost half that series, 65 boxes. So I mean, the other boxes didn't have any headliners, I believe. So he's still, maybe he has one in the next 4 boxes. So make sure you get over there. That'll be, of course, he'll be doing that. I believe on Monday will be down to his last 4. So next week will be his last 2 breaks of the East Coast stuff. So get over there. Like I said, Daryl will be going away, so you'll have just Big Al's East Coast stuff, Nick stuff, and whatnot. And of course, we'll be doing double box here on Sunday, and then 1 Facebook claim next Wednesday, and that'll get us down to the reload level. So got lots of work to do for the reload. Want to get you the pictures of the preview collages, and then of course I gotta get the full pictures up. I'll probably try to get the majority of them up by the end of the weekend. So I'll probably get the collages up in the next couple of days. Like I said, I haven't dropped anything off at the post office lately. I do have 3 or 4 boxes upstairs that have to get sent out, and whatever hits tonight. So good luck, all you guys. What's up, Daryl? You've been hot, man, with the hot hands. Obviously in his room, and he's been hot elsewhere. So you want to keep that going. Mike Z is not in here tonight. We have 11 different names, I believe, have spots of the 28 spots. So he's not here to stop anybody's from going off on a heater. We got some big monsters still to get hits. We got 11 people in tonight. We got Greg K grab some spots. Dale closed us out. He grabbed the last 3. Ty swept in at the end and grabbed 2 or 3 spots. Thomas M, of course, is in here. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know you've been getting treatments and you've been in and out of the hospital. I don't know if you're still there, but you've been hitting when you're in the hospital. So see if that's the streak. I'm not sure if you're watching us live, Thomas, but I give my well wishes to you wherever you may be laid up right now. Jake G and Brett G, father, son, back for some spots. We have a couple each. Nick F, of course, see if his hot streak carries over. No, there it is. Not in tonight. Yeah, not in tonight. Oh, you're feeling the McNabb spot. That's Ty T. Ty T swept in and grabbed that on one of the unsold. So you're getting the warm vibes from Mike Z, Ty. So they'll be surprised if that hits. See if it rubs off on you. Who else we got in tonight? We got Daryl, of course. Daryl's on fire. Dan B swooped in and grabbed his Adam Fox. So he's got a spot in tonight. Tim K swooped in and grabbed the Chandler Stevenson. I cannot wait to show that off. I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures on the Facebook page. But like I said, that's the only warm-up worn jersey I've ever had in the boxes that came directly, obviously, from with the COA from the Washington Capitals. That's the 2018 military, the camo jersey, Adidas. Really, really cool. Obviously, warm up, worn. And then, of course, a lot of times they sign them and then they either go into the season ticket bags or the charity auctions or giveaways and other ways, shapes, or form. Chandler Stevenson, of course, has kind of been a fan favorite wherever he's been. He won the cup there, contributing for the Caps. And then, of course, he moved on to Vegas where he did win a cup again. He was contributor there. And then, of course, I believe he was in the expansion draft and Seattle claimed him. I believe he's still currently with the Seattle Kraken. So it's a man with a couple cups under his belt. Obviously, he's not a super duper star, but he's been a fan favorite wherever he's been. Plays a good, kind of muck and grinding with a little bit of finish. So we got him in there. Tim K's got that spot. And then CK grabbed some good spots. So good luck to everybody. Like I said, we have a couple people. See if anyone wants to stop in live. I don't want to wait too long for the break. Just to see what's going on, obviously, in the world of hockey. We're down to the last couple of days with the offer sheets. Of course, I'm not sure if any of them are going to go through. It looks like the Devils offered was it Barrett Heaton or Brett Howden to Vegas, and Vegas matched that was kind of a screw job by the Devils, knowing that if they got matched, he's not tradable until the end of the year, and then he'll be a free agent. So he's a player that I think they had a deal set in place, and I think Vegas backed out. So I think out of spite, they threw the offer sheet at him, expecting it to get matched, and it did. And like I said, it wasn't a great offer. They only would have given up a second-round pick if they let him go. So Vegas decided to match, and he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. Of course, the Devils can then sign him, without having to give up any assets. So I think that was kind of done in spite. Of course, Briere stacked the offer sheet for Leo Carlson, where he gets like $16 million in the next 12 months in bonuses. Pat Verbeek has not been a general manager that likes to give out bonuses in his contract, so they kind of structured that way, where it's like $1 million a year and then massive bonuses, and of course it ends up being $18 million per year against the cap. And it looks like I'm getting wind that Vegas is probably going to match. I think they're just making the Flyers sweat it out, because they can't kind of move on to other offers or any moves until, of course, Anaheim decides yay or nay. I don't think they're going to take the 4 first rounders. If the Flyers were a much lesser team, obviously they made the playoffs this year. They kind of call it lightning in the bottle, but if they're there to stay, obviously the first round picks won't get you a player most likely of Carlson's quality, and he's kind of like a unicorn. He's a big center forward with unbelievable skill. He was over a point per game this year, right out the box. Got hurt for a little bit, and then of course he still ended up nearly a point per game. And at 21 years old, he's a guy they expect to build around. So it's very unlikely Anaheim lets him go. I think they're going to have to work extra hard with their cap money after that, because they're not going to have a lot of money to sign Gauthier, who was a former Flyer as well. So it's what's up, Thomas? There you are. If you're in the hospital, it's nice to see you up and awake right now watching the break. So I know you've been hot when you've been in the hospital. So we'll see if that carries over. And so I'm not sure if you're home right now, but so good luck to you. Good luck to everybody. Like I said, 28 boxes. You don't see many places. So it's as good odds as you're going to find anywhere for fully licensed jersey. So I'm really happy to see, whoever wins, I'm going to be happy for you guys. Some monsters to hit. I don't care what comes out. I don't care if it's one of our big boys. I don't care if it's one of our little boys. But 1 in 28 odds is as good as you're going to find. So back on your feet for the moment. So that's good to hear. Like I said, I'm sure the weather is out by your way if you're able to get the rod and reel into the water. But hopefully the dog is keeping you company. Yeah, so it's I'm always when I see your stuff go by in my feed, I'm always wondering where you are with your health issues. So hopefully things are looking a little bit brighter. Obviously, like I said, you've been laid up and you've hit in the past, so that's kind of interesting to see if that kind of mojo continues. Closer mojo right now goes to DLC tonight. He grabbed the last 3 spots. Of course, we had several unsold, so some of you guys have a little bit minor mojo, closer mojo, and we know it exists. We've had it happen just in the last week or so. We've had the very final spot has, of course, hit, but we'll see if that carries into tonight. Like I said, we've had big monsters over at Big House tonight with the Yager and the Orr, and we'll see if that continues here. Of course, Bodale and Nick F hit those spots, so we'll see if their monster mojo carries over to Waffleboard breaks. So good luck, everybody. Like I said, make sure you stop by Nick's at Whatnot tomorrow night. I know some of you guys do already, but I'll try to get over there at some point in time tomorrow during his break, see if I can grab some spots. He's got a couple of them kind of chasing, just minor chasing, but I mean, it's just tough. Like I said, you have to be on when you list them, and then if you miss it, then you obviously just gotta hope it doesn't hit, and then it's there for the next break. But Whatnot's a different animal. Obviously, we're very familiar with eBay and the Facebook claims and Whatnot. It takes a little bit while to get used to if you're haven't been over there regularly, but definitely stop by. Love to support all our fellow breakers. Big Al, Daryl, of course, and Nick. Anybody else? Obviously, we don't have anybody else in here that's currently breaking, but I hope for well for all you guys. So, but good luck. Like I said, I have a nice bin of jerseys ready to go in. I got a couple more on the way. By middle of next week, I should have everything except for the ones in Canada. Like, that's iffy whether or not they'll be here or not, so they may not be included. But if they are, they'll be in the batch. So it's gonna be like I said, we'll be down to 24. No, we'll be down to 24. So I should get at least 13 or 14 in. We'll see what else arrives. But good luck to all you guys. What's Thomas doing? What's Thomas up to? What's he redacted from? So hopefully, he's definitely. I don't want him to be ailing. So we'll see what goes down. So good luck, everybody, tonight. Mike Z is spreading his hot streak to Tyrone. Ty T has got Mike Z piggybacked on him. As I said, Daryl and Nick have been hot. Some of you guys looking to get hot. Thomas and of course CK, all you guys, JG and Greg K and of course Brett G, all you guys. I root for all of you. I never feel bad when something comes out. Like I said, there's nothing in there that I'm not happy to give away. So good luck tonight, and then make sure you guys get over to eBay at some point in time over the next couple of days. I don't want you to miss out. Of course, best possible odds on a double box. 27 and 26 on Sunday. It'll be our last double box before the reload goes in. So you guys get your bids in. I'll get to work in getting you the collages. And then, of course, the full pictures will be on the Facebook page that you guys will be able to browse at your leisure. So good luck, everybody, tonight. Let's see what we got. Okay, where's my dice roller? My dice roller. There's my list. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. You guys know the drill. We do 5 or more on our dice roll. Boxes are here in order, of course. Looks like we're going to have to skip if we don't hit 43. No, we never skip 43. If we don't hit 47 tonight or Sunday, most likely we'll have to skip that. I think, man, maybe I have a chance if it hits from next Wednesday. I probably could get into the batch. I won't number them up till next weekend anyway. So probably Friday or Saturday before we get ready to break the double. So 47 is the one. I'm seeing if we can hit that. Other than that, we'll be skipping anything for a little while. Boxes here in order. Of course, we got 9 of our older boxes. We have 8 from the second to last reload. And of course, we have 11 from our last reload. 11 of 13 still available. Good luck, everybody, tonight. Let's do it. 5 or more on our dice roll. See what we got. It is 5. Just 5 times the list. Good luck, everybody. Top box after 5 will be the box we open. So here we go. Let's do it. 1. There it is. 28 boxes. 2. 3. 4. And the box we're going tonight is going to be box number 25. 25 it is. 25, 5 times. Box 25. 5 times. Box 25. There we go. Let's back that out so I don't have it in there for Sunday. Box 25. Very good. Very good. Let me back out my dice roller. Box 25. Let's see what we got. Box 25. 25, of course, with the sticker on it. Let's check that. Of course. Okay. Go. Box 25. Oh, working away that back. Okay. Let me see what we got. Let's see what we got. Box 25. Oh, we got some biggies in here. We got some biggies in here. Box 25. Box 25. See what we got. Good luck, everybody. See what we got. Box 25. Okay. Good luck, guys. Let's do it. We've got biggies over at Big Al's. See if we got monsters over here. We'll see what we got. Box 25 is. There it is. Quack, quack, Anaheim Ducks. Ricard Raquel. Obviously played for the Penguins. Put up big numbers recently. Ricard Raquel on the AJ Sports COA. Quack, quack, Ricard Raquel, Anaheim Ducks. There we go. I don't even know who had Raquel tonight. There it is. Anaheim Ducks on the Fanatics with the web foot. Anaheim Ducks on the sleeves, on the Fanatics jerseys. Very, very nice. You don't see tons of the white. White, tough to stay clean, very clean. White Anaheim Ducks. Ricard Raquel. There is beautiful silver signature on the giant 6'7s. On 6'7. Ricard Raquel. The year of the 6'7. There it is. 6'7. Ricard Raquel. Let's see who we got tonight. Ricard Raquel's going to Ty T. There it is. You picked up some of the Mike C mojo, grabbing the McNabb and grabbing Ricard Raquel. Congratulations, Ty T. Stepping in, grabbing some unsolds, hitting the Ricard Raquel. Congratulations to you. Fine, sir. Very, very nice. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. Your odds have now have gotten to the crazy, astounding 27 boxes, 26 boxes on Sunday. Just as good the odds as you possibly can get. If you're doing breaks anywhere, 27 and 26 boxes is stupid. So good luck to you guys. Get your bids in on Sunday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be battles. I expect to see. We'll see. Like I said, we have 11 people in tonight. Usually we get to pick up a couple extras on Sundays. So you never more than 15 or so. So between 10 and 15, we expect owners on Sunday. We'll see who else stops by, but Sunday should be a battle. Last double box before the reload goes in are always fun. I expect there to be some fights for some of the big spots. But there you go. Ricard Raquel, white Anaheim Ducks, Fanatics, 6'7". There we go. Congratulations. Ty on the 6'7". Congratulations. Yes. Very much so. Yeah, Mike Z. I told you the mojo rubbed off. The hot streak. You had McNabb and Mike Z was feeling it. And that extends to your other spot. Now, your other spot was the Ricard Raquel. So your two spots, McNabb and Raquel tonight. So congratulations, Ty T on the McNabb, on the Raquel, and the mojo from the McNabb by Mike Z by connection. So we'll see what goes down on Sunday. Looking forward to pretty big battles for all these spots. There's some huge names out there still to hit. 2 boxes on Sunday, then just 1 box next Wednesday as of right now. See if I change my mind, but I think I'm just going to do Wednesday, and that'll get us into the reload. So other than that, like I said, I appreciate everybody's continued love and support. Make sure you support the other breakers. Get over to Big Al's, get over to Daryl's, get over to Nick's on the whatnot, and I will see you guys around. Looking forward to seeing everybody back here on Sunday. So good luck till then. Stay safe, stay cool, wherever you may be. Waffle Board Breaks is out for tonight. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.